Good evening. We are online. I think it's always the most exciting part of the evening to check, verify. Anyways, hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome everybody. Happy Sunday evening. Hope your day is going better than the Dodgers are faring currently, but you know, maybe I can jinx them into doing well. Oh, anybody getting these ads with that guy from Invincible advertising this fake game that's real? Actually, I don't know. I've been getting a lot of that lately. Yes, I got a haircut. We have a heat wave here in LA, so it's been the final push over the cliff of no more long hair. Long hair don't care. No, you have to actually care for your long ass hair. Um, so fresh cut. Other than that, any new sort of announcements? Wrapped up my first episode. Moving on to the next one, starting on Monday. Yada yada. Pretty normal stuff. Let's start off with some brain stuff. This is gonna be a shorter stream because I do want to go back and watch the rest of the game, but I'm dedicated. Thanks, Carter. I'm dedicated to this stream, so we're gonna try to go for like an hour. So let me drop in this link if anybody else wants to play. And let's get this brain going. Less hair. That means there's more air and there's more thought that can pass through. So I'm predicting under a minute for this one. Okay, let's go. Boink. Spill the beans. Tell. Bird that's been used by Dutch police to take down illegal drones. Eagle? Online shopping. Hmm. Nope. Try another guess. I'm not good with those. Schedule send. I do not use schedule sends. Root veggies in borscht. Oh gosh, what are those things called? I should know that. Carpenter's shaping tool. With three down, nope. Try another guess. I'm probably wrong on some of these. Like three mice in a nursery rhyme. Blind. So this top one's wrong. Blind. All right, next one. Big beast in Banff National Park. Elk. All right, let's check the puzzle. Oh, check the puzzle. All right, okay, so we're on the right track. Spill the beans. Beets or radishes? I think you're onto that, Carter. I never eat beets, but I think you're correct. Spill the beans. Blab, blab. All right. With this one, with three down. Nope. Try again. Nope. Try another guess. I don't know. Let's see. Online shopping. E, email? No. Okay, that can't be that. Two down. Carpenter's shaping tool. I don't know. I hate these double word ones. Again? Well, I don't know how that works. Again? Think again? Check puzzle. Okay. And this is an email. Can it be? Late? Sorry, that was a lot louder than it needed to be. Okay, well, so with much hand holding by Carter, we've done it in 212. So I don't think the haircut made a difference. But it does make me look more like a bald baby. Bald baby. In any case, let's get to the drawing. How are you doing tonight, Carter? What's going on? We are working on this fly thing, and I've said that this should be done. Should have been done for many a day, but I think I'm always optimistic. We used to put a lot more pressure on ourselves to get everything done in time. This is this is where we're at. The fly has dropped the deuce, and then we have to finish it. So we're very close, actually, with the animation here. Um, but oh yes, So what we're gonna do here is just do like a little mad cycle. This is the reaction. This is the big reveal. The fly does a deuce, and I have a screw loose after that particular moment. So I gotta. This will just be like a fun little effects kind of animation. But yeah, we used to put a lot more pressure on ourselves to get things done, and I think like right now we're both going through some life things and life adjustments. Not to create any excuses or anything, but that's what's going on. But I think with the coming weeks, we should be more able. Definitely, I should be more able to concentrate on finishing some of these little sillies that we've been going. It's been a year and a day since I've been a member. You're a yeah, you're a drumstick. It's amazing. Thank you for supporting us for so long. You really don't have to, but we appreciate it, Carter, and we shall never forsake the Carter name. So thank you for being with us for so long. Hmm. Let's cut this out. Mad. Well, I guess I was mad. I think I was more just like, oh my lord. Again, it's that feeling of seeing something that you're not meant to see, even though you know it exists. You look at a fly, you don't immediately think that it poos, but it's a living creature. Every living creature poos. Um, but then when you actually see it and you witness it, well, it's a very different experience. So, right now I'm just going to do this mad cycle. This is just pretty simple, like tracing over things and giving it a bit of noise. That was funny. I heard something in the back there. Like the beanbag was settling on its own. Ghosts. No, I don't believe in ghosts. I am a believer in drawing. Yeah. So yeah, we've been busy, not really cooking with gas on the YouTube side of things, but we're never gonna give that up. We're gonna keep going. I saw a comment a while ago that was something like, "Oh, if we made a show, we'd watch that." And we've been working. We've had this show in mind for a while. It's not like something that we would pitch to network executives or anything. Just because the network pitching process right now is a little silly. They're not really in the market for original things by uh, not super famous people. So I think it's just something that we want to make for YouTube. Like I would like to make a couple of those, hopefully to debut sometime next year. And I think I need to pivot to actually start working on that because we end up having these like other little projects that keep coming up and keeping us away from actually making progress on that thing. So maybe after this project or maybe after whatever Halloween special that we're doing, I'm just gonna try to lock in and work on that. So I don't know. We'll try to keep things flexible and hang out. Carter, our very first drumstick. Yeah, that's right. I'm a drum. No wait, my other guy, my other account is a drumstick, I think. But yeah, thanks so much for supporting us. So we really appreciate it, and it's really great. Yeah, hopefully we can get that series started, and that's just something that we would have here on YouTube. Um, like I don't expect us to get bought out like the Amazing Digital Circus thing happened, where like I don't know what the specifics of their deal is, but they seem to have gotten a deal where they get to they get to do their thing and keep it on both Netflix and YouTube. So great for them. Maybe that's the model for future animation projects of people who are kind of creating animated shows on their own. Like, and maybe that's a better model process than say something like um, than like the traditional pitching process, which that's always good. That means like you don't have to jump through the same loopholes to get your project bought out by a large company, which is it's like a different way to IPO, right? Or a different way to do not venture capital. What am I trying to think? Like sometimes people do startups, in like the tech side of things. And the big aim, if you're doing a tech startup, especially if it's like your first or second one before you've had real success, is to have it track somewhere and have people and have some rich dude basically be like, yeah, I like that idea. I'm gonna buy it out. And that's like the hope that most of those startups go through. So maybe like uh, maybe this is a way of getting into that through animation, where like people come in and they do a thing, and that thing gets popular, and then the studios are like, great, we didn't have to pay our own dev team to putter around and not make any decisions. Now we can just buy what exists and what's cool. So who knows? We might see more projects go that way. Like I think Has Been Hotel, right? That was a project that was just like an internet thing, and then it became a more official Amazon Prime thing. So yeah, maybe more projects will go through that kind of a process when it comes to development and becoming not successful, because I'm sure those things were successful on their own, but backed by a major commercial partner. What project are you talking about, please? I'm talking about. Well, at first I was talking about what was the project? Amazing Digital Circus, because that recently just went on Netflix. I don't know if like the whole thing is on Netflix because I don't watch that show, um, or if it's like future projects are going to be on Netflix. I'm pretty sure it's just future stuff that will be released on Netflix and YouTube simultaneously. But alternate ways of getting to the same place are always cool. People just, if you're a creative, you just want options. You want to feel like you don't have to go down the straight and narrow of, hey, I work at Cartoon Network, and then I pitched to these network executives, and then they're like, okay, we think you're cool, we think you're zany, let's give you a show. Sometimes it can work like that, and it used to work like that. But now in the internet age, you can make your own Has Been Hotel or Wabba 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 or whatever it is, and that can just work as a way of getting things done. So I'm just adding a little noise here for the background noise, and then maybe you don't have to do things the same way as has been done prior. So yeah, let's see. Does this look crazy? There might be too much happening at once for this particular shot, like the noise. I haven't done this particular technique before, so that might just be like too busy, but we'll see. I'm gonna have this in for now and just kind of move on to the last scene because we were so close with this. I I just want to finish it. I like finishing projects and not continuing to work over and over on them. Let's see. Yeah, I might end up using like a different kind of technique for this because it feels a little bit too visually busy. Let's add a camera move here. Let's go 8, 8. Those are just my hotkeys. And let's zoom in because that's the intended effect. Create classic tweenie. Yeah. I think it gets the point across, but I might end up again changing the background noise just because it looks very busy. Although, if I just added a gray background here, how would it look? Would it look as crazy? Yeah, but I can worry about that later. We're going fast today. I want to go fast because I want to go back and watch the Dodger game. Which I'm gonna take a little guess that they are still losing hardcore. And what do you know? They are losing hardcore. Bottom of the seventh, down 4-1. It's doable. It's doable. I believe. I believe. All right, so let's get to this last scene that Megs is doing. I wanted to put the Olympics glasses on her because this event in our lives happened during the Olympics, but I think I'm just gonna give her a regular face. Where is the BG? There it is. I'm gonna copy this, hide the boards because we don't need to see that. Paste the board, paste the thing here. Then what do? Oh, I come in and I chop the fly. That's what I do. So I'm gonna move this up. Bop, lock that in. Bop. Where's the meg layer? There's the meg layer. Okay. This is what Megs does sometimes on the couch. She'll just lift weights and hurt herself. No, she's good at lifting weights. She's gonna be so strong. I'm just trying to be healthy, just trying to get better at health, which is a weird thing. But you know what? Just like in Elden Ring, the best thing you can do, or one of the best things you can do, is to level up your vigor. Get that nice juicy HP pool so you have better survivability for the long, long journey of life. That's a that's an Elden Ring tip. Don't know if you guys knew that. Gosh, I really want to finish that game. I've been grinding at it for too long, and I just sort of want to be done with it. One of these days, when there's no animation left to do, no, there's no way because there's always animation left to do. We always have projects that we don't have enough time for, but we're gonna do our best. That's the whole point. All right. Yeah. All right, we're gonna give Megan a little cycle here. Boards, we don't need that. Hut hut hut. Just a little bit of up and down. Like here we go, pumping some iron as you do. Ba-ba-boom. Meg's weights. Let's go back. Get Meg's weights. Go to Meg's weights. Drop Meg's weights in here. And yeah, let's pump some iron. Do. We go 1. And then we go 2. Yeah, so hope everybody's doing okay and are making progress on your own personal projects. I think I had a discussion actually with my director recently. My director is what I would call a very artsy cartoon guy. I don't know if any of you guys work in the art field um, or yeah, or just work in the art field. I myself, for example, I wouldn't consider myself like a super artistic guy. Like I don't keep a sketchbook for myself. I think a lot of people have like their own sketchbook that they maintain. They draw pretty drawings in there and they put like ideas in there and all that sort of stuff. And it's a beautiful like a sketchbook is an artist's diary, right? You have a living document of cool things that you're putting in there and you're working in it constantly and you're like, having a good time and it's like a really precious thing. And I do not do that at all. I do not maintain a sketchbook. I've started to a little bit more recently, but I would say my natural instinct is to not do that. I would rather watch YouTube videos about business or something like that. But my director, as I was saying, is one such person. He's an artist. He draws all the time, and his boards are amazing. And he animates on his boards, uh, and he doesn't need to do that, but he does, and it looks great. Um, and what am I getting at with this? I was trying to make a point. This happens sometimes where I have some idea, I get really excited about it, and then I forget it halfway through. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, he was asking me like, "Hey, what are your like artistic like favorite animations?" Or I think I asked him that actually. I was like, "Hey, guy. I mean, like, what do you like really? What's your favorite stuff?" And then he started naming off all these things that I had never really heard about before. So I am like out of the animation zeitgeist. I am very much just, I like watching sports. I'm watching baseball. I'm watching sumo wrestling. I am listening to people talk about uh, tariffs and business things that I don't fully understand, but that's where my interest is. Like that's the kind of artist I am. I do art as like the projects that come up. Oh, Kalal, you said something? When I just failed to start animating, either I'm not convinced of the idea when I'm motivated or feel frustration in other time designing characters and get lost in the planning phase. You get lost in the planning phase. Do you think that's like the most fun phase though? Kayal? I'm not very good at pronouncing names, but like is it because you're having like sort of like too much indecision that you can't get things going, or do you feel like you have too many ideas and it's hard to commit to one? Huh. Oh, wait. Let's see first, like how we're going here to here. So we're just going up. This should be simple. It's pumping iron. It's pretty simple. Huh. Down, 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 down. Yay! Oh, hey, Greg, what's up? How you doing? How you doing? Anyways, as I was saying, like don't have like I don't have like a really animation brain in terms of like the stuff that I watch. Um, but I think it's okay because you pull from all the different sources of your life to make the kind of art that you end up liking. So it's it's okay. It's okay. You know, and you still just like at least in the professional side, you just got to get the work done, and you don't have to watch cartoons 24/7 to get your work done. In fact, it might actually slow you down if you watch cartoons all the time. So I think that that doesn't feel quite like the point that I was getting at initially when I started down this rabbit hole of work experience rambling. But whatever your influences are, and however many cartoons you make, you can or that you watch, you can still make your own stuff. I think yeah, I was asking people if they were making their own projects and doing their own stuff because like we're here. I'm here doing animation and like sharing it with everybody in terms of like this is what it's like for us. We're just here. We kind of see it as office hours of like, hey, I'm here. We can chat. We can talk about stuff. You can watch me draw. Um, but I'm hopeful that everyone here who like likes the channel and is artistic and creative themselves is on their way to making their own things, on their way to making their own digital circus or just their own satisfying artistic endeavor. Oh, let's see. Exactly. When I used to draw, I usually finish an art piece in one seance. I'm gonna say like one setting, but or one sitting. But when it comes to animation, it's hard to start when you know it'll take days or weeks. Yeah. Yo, like how you made the 2024 awards. Uh, oh, hey, Aaron Kim. Holy crap! Everybody's here. Sorry I wasn't able to make it to the vampire thing. I was not feeling good. Also, just a preview of when I see you on Monday, Aaron. I shaved my head, so don't be too surprised. Um, let me see. When it comes to finishing art piece or how we made the 2024 things, I think in that case, like there's the for the streamer awards thing, um, we had a deadline, we had a commitment, and there's sort of like there's no retreat. So at that point, whatever you committed to doing, I mean, I don't know, I think Megs would be like, we cannot live. I would not be able to live with myself if we didn't end up completing it. And that's more just like, okay, we've both made things before. We've kind of gone through that process. And like we know both how hard and how like sort of eventual it is to finish something. Although if she ever comes on and chats, she will tell you that like there were a couple moments during the making of that short film where she was like, I don't know if this is gonna work out because we were really pushing up against the deadline and we really probably made too much stuff like more than we could chew type of situation. Um, but you know what? It worked out because like you just kind of commit and then you do it. Wah, wah. So I could probably make this snappier, but you know what? That's fine. We can always speed it up. Hoop, 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 hoop. Also, when is the next Coop only stream? Coop only stream? I haven't had too much time, Greg, but it's a good reminder that I should do a Coop only stream at some point again. I think my brain is getting derailed with too many thoughts. But yeah, uh, Kayal, I think what we were talking about originally was like, it's hard to commit to an animation thing. But the only sort of solution I have to that is like you gotta start small and start making some projects, and then the more you make them and the more you finish them, the more like used to that process you'll get. You know, where like the project is as big as it is, and you know how long it takes, and it's just kind of like Sometimes people end up talking about motivation. Like, you know what, today I'm feeling motivated. I had the right amount of coffee. I watched the right amount of sports highlights and motivational speeches. And now I'm like jacked. I'm jacked. I'm ready to freaking, conquer my project. And really, I think what it comes down to in terms of making and completing stuff is that it's not really about motivation as much as it is about discipline, where like you don't need to feel a certain way to do things, you just kind of do it. Um, and I think that's like not very glamorous, and it doesn't fit like a narrative thing of like, wow, this guy did it, got it done because there were so many emotional currents that he was dealing with. Like he's got to feed his family, and now he's super motivated. I think mostly when it comes to finishing projects, the best thing you can do is just be disciplined. There's not a lot. You don't need necessarily motivation. You just kind of need a consistent process, and then you'll do it. Because like even with this fly animation, I'm not working on it today because I'm like super motivated. It's just we got to get it done. So, so that's what it is. And I think the need to get it done and the setting personal deadlines and having personal discipline, that's how you end up wrapping it up. Oh gosh, that's a big rambling answer about nothing in particular. But anyways, thanks everybody for sitting through that. This is too smooth. I'm gonna delete one of these layers because this feels too slow. And then let's see. And then we're gonna go back up. Just a nice simple little thing. We'll call these 100-pound weights because that's what Megan that's what Megan lifts. Hundreds at a time. But yeah, I'm just hopeful everybody's doing their own personal projects. I think like this started by me talking about what you call it, digital circus, and I don't know how that project got started. I'm not personal friends with any of the people in that project, although I think Megan knows someone who works on it. But it's just a couple people making something together, and then it took off, and now they get to be artists and not have as much oversight as most people who work in like an industry do. And that's great. You can be creatively fulfilled and earn the bucks. So, if we all are artists and making your own things, just kind of stick to it. Not necessarily for the bucks. I don't think you can go in planning that like you're going to do digital circus, but at least you can give yourself a shot to both like make something that you're proud of, and who knows, who knows? Maybe y'all, I bet y'all are a lot funnier and more interesting than I am. That's just like a general understanding I have about people. Like, I think Greg's pretty cool. I think Aaron's really cool. Kayal, I think, y'all got some good stuff going on. So, yeah, just whatever. And, every once in a while, do some weightlifting because it's good for your health. Let's bring this. Oop, let's bring this back around. What happened there? I think it's this. Let's go back. Do 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 do. You never know where the next sleeping dragon is. What is that movie? Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. It's actually one of my favorite movies. But yeah, maybe someone here is like really freaking cool. Actually, that's not a maybe. Y'all are really freaking cool. But yeah, maybe someone will make their own stuff and it'll work out great. And maybe Megs and I will keep working on our YouTube and we'll never really get anywhere with it. That's also a possibility. But that's okay because we're not doing it to make it. We're just doing it because it's funsies. We like making stuff. We both work hard and we both like working on things. So I think that's the main thing. That's what gives it the sustainability. All right, hold on. I'm gonna check the chat in a couple seconds. I promise. I feel like I'm getting a little kookier on stream. Hope everybody's down for that. Wow. 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 Trying to be looser with the drawings too, you know, because it's all fun. So why not be loose? Okay. Y'all, great thing to say. What about choosing an idea? What's your criteria for an idea to be good enough for the investment, or is it more like an intuition? Y'all, I mean, let me ask you that. Let me fire back. What what process do you go through to do that? What? I think this hand can be like a little lower. Let me see. Pump, 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 pump. Like this other hand's a lot more exaggerated than the left hand is more exaggerated than the right. So I want to make the right go a bit lower, just so we have that pump action. Pump action, weightlifting, weight animation. You the coolest. Thank you, Aaron. I think you the coolest. You make cool, fun things. Aaron Kim, everybody, is pretty cool. Kial? Cool. Oh, Lemon, hello! Welcome, Lemon. How are you doing? This animation is pretty even, but that's okay. I do not mind. Let's drop Action Megs in her little spot here. We're almost done with this. This will be done this week, and you will hear and see nothing more of it. And in the coming weeks, I will just be doing Halloween animation probably because we're in October. I should be doing Halloween animation. Then what do the storyboards look like? The fly comes in, and then I freaking chop it with a cleaver. All right, easy, simple. That's very understandable, right? So for folks who are not privy to what this animation's about, let me actually just play it from the beginning. Why not? Here it is, untimed, somewhat colored, but thus far. Oh wait, let me let me start this from the beginning. I'm gonna pitch it to you. I'm gonna do the sound effects. It's gonna be great. All right. Honk. Punk. Huh? You know what? Pump, 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 pump. And then I'm going to come in and smash it with a cleaver. Anyways, it's going to be something like that. Oh, very good. I'm glad to hear that you're doing very good, Lemon. It's always nice to hear. We are doing okay. I think, let me check in on the Dodgers real quick, see how they're doing. How are you doing, Dodgerinos? Have you lost the game? Oh, it's over. You know what? They're down 7-1, so I will stay on stream longer. I thought I would end the stream a bit early so that I could go and kind of watch the last innings, but I think we can call that score pretty freaking over. So sorry, Dodgers. I'm hanging out with the stream instead. Bow bow. Okay, so Megs is doing this. I gotta have the fly come in. Where are you, fly? I think also Megs is gonna have like a little. I'm gonna do a little laptop, and the laptop's gonna be like push, pump, pump, pump. You know what? I'll actually add that in right now. Why delay? Let's add that in. Let's add that into the earlier scene that we passed her by. Okay, she's doing and one, and on, and up, and up, and down. No, it's gonna be like that. So let's. What am I doing? Other objects, foreground item. That's what we're gonna use. Okay. Let's lock all those other layers so we're not drawing anything extraneous. And let's draw like a little stool. This is what our stools look like. And we're gonna have a laptop. This is like Meg's watching an exercise video because she's all about that physical fitness. She's all about having good health. We promote good health habits here on our channel. And it's gonna go like, all right, so that's that. Simple enough. And here we're just gonna have like little effects. So we're gonna have probably just, well, maybe even lighter, because let me not worry. I'll have to worry about the color later. So let's call this exercise 1. Very good. Oh, they got 2 more home runs? Yeah, it's over. It's over. So I think we're gonna do, first we're gonna do this. So we have like a little like light animation. So okay. Let's cut this. Insert new symbol. Let's call this computer light. So many symbols in this thing. Paste. Whoops. Paste layer. Yes. Okay. We have that. Then let's go back to what is it? Meg's workout 1. No. Meg's weights. No. Draw smoke. Draw hand. Computer light. Butt. No. We had to say goodbye to the butt. Because there were too many butts in this animation. So one more time I can play it. There it is. Goodbye to this butt. Okay, all right, enough of that. What was I trying to do? Computer light? Computer light. Exercise 1. That's what it is. All right, so let's drop computer light here. Zoom out. Come in, and then we're gonna do N1. N1. And 2. And up. And down. That's what we're gonna do. And this is just gonna be text animation. And 1. And 2. Oh, not and 1. And up. Because then I'd have to do and 3 and 4. And we don't want to do that. We just want to do and up. And down. Okay. That's too much. And let's go like this. And then let's go here like this. And then this thing, I think the computer light was 9 frames, was it? 9. So let's see if we can make this 18. Exercise 1. That's too many already. Let's see. You know what? Maybe we can just shorten it to get it to 18. All right. So what does that look like? If we drop exercise 1 in, might not be the perfect thing, but I'm going to drop it in for right now. All right. And up. And okay, that's too that's too busy. That feels like too busy. Let's see. I'm not sure exactly how we're going to do this little thing. Maybe we just need to make it smaller. Let's grab this. Let's just make it smaller. It doesn't need to be so rambunctious. You know, let's just kind of do that. Pew, 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 pew. So pew, 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 pew. Okay. Let's see if we can move this thing over, because it's a little inside the computer. And then let's grab all this. Move this over. Okay. Then let's grab both of these things. Maybe move it all slightly over. Yeah, just trying to create the right kind of space for this action. and up and down. That might be too fast, but I'm gonna leave it like that, and then Megs can tell me your timing's all wrong, and then I'll change it. Anyways, so yeah, that's that. And now let's go and pop it into that next scene. Let's copy this, move it over here. Why did it move? Why did it go there? That's weird. And then, it's like tangenting in all the worst spots. Like this tangent right here, right on the bottom, and then if I move it up, then it's tangenting right on here. This is annoying. Maybe I'll just change. I can always just redraw this so it's not so tangenty. I'm gonna do that because that's really annoying. We don't like tangents. We don't want a bunch of tangents to happen. So let's just do something like this. There, you don't have to stick with the bad thing. You can just change it. This is drawing. This is drawing. This is the power of art. See, you see something you don't like, you change it with the power. Anyways, there we go. That's a lot cleaner presentation, and it doesn't have to make all these parallel lines. We don't like parallel lines. That's what I'm trying to say. So then let's copy this guy back over here. And yeah, he's not tangenting like the other one. Is he showing up in other scenes? No. Okay, good. Do, and up, and down, and up, and down. Do. And then we gotta do one for exercise 2 after the poo. Sorry, I'm probably moving things too quickly. I'm just kind of motoring through these scenes. But we're so close to finishing this. So I'm just kind of like trying to block it all down and get like the very basics of everything in. So let me do a new in symbol. Exercise 2. Let's drop computer light in this again. Let's make it 18 frames. Yeah. All right. Do. And then what's she doing now? She's doing pump. Pump. So this one should be easier. So let's go. We don't have to do and one. We can just do pump. Pump. That should be okay. And let's drop that in foreground objects. Okay. Exercise 2. Where are you? Here we are. Pump. Okay. And then maybe we'll move Megs over just slightly. Where's Meg? Here's Meg. Okay. Yeah, let's move Meg over just slightly so she's not crowding the computer too much. Pump. And now that we have that in, we can send the fly. And then it should be pretty much done because the fly's going to come in and then I'm going to chop it with a cleaver and Bob's your uncle, as they say. What's going on? Getting all these silly things. All right. Anyways, sorry, I'm just kind of plowing through this thing. Anyways, what's going on? How are you? Anything else going on for us? What should I say? We are kind of in the process of just chilling out. It's been really great, actually, just kind of watching baseball with Megs. I think there's a point where you can be doing like too much work, and you got to take care of yourself. So for everybody who's like just really grinding, that's something that people like to do on the internet is promote that grind mentality. I hope you're all also getting enough rest to fuel the grind because grind is not easy. So let's see. Is that too slow? Pump, 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 pump. Ugh. Yeah, so Megs is pumping. Pump, 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 pump. Ugh. I think here we can have Meg stop pumping. Where's Meg's layer? There's too many layers in this thing already. And then pump, pump. Yeah, that's like the apex, right? Or is there one more? Pump, pump. Okay. And then from here, she can be like, oop, looking at the fly. But yes, hopefully we will be done with this thing soon. Pump. Oh, Mikudayo, welcome. Good to see you again. How are you? Are you surprised to see us working on this fly thing once more? You shouldn't be, because we have been on it for far too long. Oh, did Aaron Kim say something? I am anti-grind set. Well, yes, I think Aaron, you have worked far too hard and far too long on hard things, and it's good to relax in a nice beach home that I will not dox. So it's good. Um, let's see. I gotta say that also to like remind myself. Don't dox yourself and don't dox don't dox other people that you know. So pump pump. Hmm? Bum, bum, bum. Miku Daio, did I get a haircut? I did a haircut. I certainly did a haircut to myself. I have this thing where I'm basically like, what's an animal that does this? Just some kind of an Arctic animal where I have a summer coat and I have a winter coat. And ironically, during my winter coat phase, I shave my head. Oh wait, hold on. Let me bring it to the main screen. I shave my head. And I use the thinnest setting on the clipper. So I really, other than having no buffer, I went as hard as I could because well, at a certain point you just kind of get fed up with long hair, and I got there. This recent heat wave, it won. It defeated me. Any 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 hope I had of having cool long hair was defeated by heat. Which I don't want to say it is defeat. It's just like it's the adaptation. It's getting hot, so then you adapt by shaving it all off in a huff of annoyance, which is how I do most of these things. Uh, Thanks, Aaron. It's like that guy who sings those songs in Korean. I'm thinking of that Hyuko. That's the look I'm going for. You'll see me with rings in my nose or something like that later. No, I don't. I am not really like trying to change my look at all. I don't really care for that. This is purely like I'm getting too hot and I need to lose my hair. I mean, do you guys all have set hairstyles? Like, Aaron, are you gonna ever come to work with like radiant pink hair or something out of the box like that? Or Miku Dio, do you have like do you have a set look? You're like, this is who I am. This is what I'm good with. I think I just generally don't pay attention to that too much. The only set look that I want to actively change is I want to exercise more so I can get as svelte as I was when I first met Megan, because I feel a little on the heavier side, and my doctor said as much as well. So that's the only sort of look that I want to change on myself, and it's not for looks. It's for health. But otherwise, like, yeah, if you give me a free T-shirt, I'm gonna wear it. If you say like, do you want to go shopping for pants? I'll be like, nah, no, I don't want to do that. That's where I am with like the self image. I'm pretty whatever's. Love the tiny stool. Well, tiny stools are great. I actually have a stool that was given to me by my mom, and it looks like this. I'm not gonna have this in because well, maybe I should have this in. It's like a very circular, and it's got, I think it has like a phoenix on it because she got it from China. And it's like a maroon kind of color. It's really cool actually. And I've chipped my ankle bone on it multiple times just walking through the area. But yeah, it's like a cool little circle stool. That's what I got, and I don't know why I didn't draw that one. But we also have this other stool, so whatever. All right. So this is a pump, 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 pump. Maybe I can have the fly come in a bit quicker. So the fly poops, I get really mad. Pump, pump, pump. And then I gotta jump in and smash it with a cleaver. And that's the end of this short. That's how this one ends. um how am I gonna jump in? I'm gonna jump in belly first. That's how I'm gonna do that. No coffee table, no normal tables, but we have this tiny three-legged stool. Yes. Yes. Well, actually, we do have like a little coffee table like that was given to us by our friend Tyler. He signed it somewhere, and I still haven't found out where he and his wife signed it. I'm not like not like scratching my brains to find out where it is, but somewhere on our table, uh, my friend Tyler has signed his name, and one day I will find out where it is. And he probably didn't even sign his name. He probably wrote something like fart, and then that's and then that's what I'll find. But I'm always happy to find a friend's fart. So let's see. I'm gonna come in with the cleaver. Hiya! That's my war cry. Is an old Chinese woman's cry of exasperation. Hiya! Hiya, Jackie! Fly in house! Fly! That's how I sound. When it's just me and Megs at home. Hiya, Megan! Look! Fly! uh, jump! Coming in, and then we're gonna wham it. But don't worry, flies are super resilient. This fly is gonna live from all this nonsense. This was an old idea, but we gotta finish it. We're too like pot committed to not finish this thing. It might not be the best idea, but I think I forget who was talking about this earlier. Um, but like that's kind of the thing, is that we're not necessarily trying to make Costco shorts every single time get billions of views or however many views that thing has. We're just kind of making stuff as we go, right? And whatever it ends up being view count wise is all right. Bam. So let's see. Fun. Bam. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. It costs so much to get a haircut. I just grew it out. Old Chinese lady at heart. Yes, that's what I am. And yeah, that's kind of how I see it too. Like I could pay $80 for a haircut, for a good haircut, or I could get like a really nice meal with Megan, or I could buy myself a whole freaking video game with that dollars. So that's why I am just like, I really do like our hairdresser. I think she's very cool, and I appreciate that she is our hair person for Megs. But I am not in the business of spending that kind of dollars on my hair when I could just as soon as shave it off and be perfectly happy with the result. Am I perfectly happy? I think I just took a little bit too much off the top this time, but otherwise, yeah, I feel lighter. I feel like my head's also properly sized. I got a big old head, um, and and it's hard sometimes. So that's another advantage of having a shaved head is that my head looks like properly sized now, and I get to be a bald baby. That's my like peak look is bald baby. Oh, I think. Oh my gosh, this is the first time I actually forgot to put on any kind of music. So it's just been me rambling here. I apologize. It's a little too late in the game now to add in the music, I assume. But I will be better prepared for the next one. Usually, the music that I put on is just like a video game soundtrack that plays and doesn't end up giving us any like copyright issues. So instead, I will simulate that. Da 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 da. That's the kind of music that I actually don't listen to because I don't have headphones in during the stream. I only get to hear my own silly stream of consciousness ramblings. I used to play back the streams to myself to be like, "Am I sounding crazy?" And now I just assume that I sound crazy, and it's fine. And who cares? I'm kind of doing a crazy thing right now where I'm trying to chop a fly with a vegetable cleaver. So it fits. It's all part of the show. It's all part of the thing. Let's give myself some crazy eyes because we're doing a crazy thing here. Chop, 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 chop that fly. Hey, chop, 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 chop. Okay, so I'm gonna do a few more drawings of this chopping, and then it's basically done. The classic Doom music is absent. Yeah. Well, I mean, let me turn on the PlayStation, and maybe I can find like a little music thing and put it on. Hold on. Beep, beep. Let's see. Chop, chop, chop. Do I need to? You know what? I'm going to chop up and chop down. I don't think attacking a fly with a cleaver is the best way to handle that situation, but here we are. We're making it work for ourselves. Anybody watching anything new and cool? I saw a promo for that anime, Dan to Dan, and it looked kind of interesting and it looked very anime. I just don't think I particularly jive with that kind of a aesthetic. Or there's something about it that doesn't really connect with me. I mean, I started watching Mob Psycho recently because I saw little clips of it on YouTube and I'm like, "Oh, this seems funny. This seems interesting." But there's some kind of like over the topness about it that I can't I can't watch for any long period of time. It's almost like little kid influencers on YouTube that are like, "Hey, welcome to my blah, 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 blah." It's like that kind of energy, but in an anime where they're always like yelling and making like crazy hand gestures and doing lots of yelling mostly. I think like it's still a funny show. I did laugh, but I can't sustain that kind of energy watching something for that long. I'm basically saying that I'm an old man More maybe no. I don't want to be ageist. I can't handle that stuff personally. So yeah, anybody watching anything cool? Um, I heard Zom 100. What's Zom 100? Is that like Mob Psycho, but even cooler? Let me put on some kind of music. I'm gonna put on Animal Well. that's the music that we're gonna use as we get to the end of this stretch. There we go. Let's spook it up. I want to finish this also again so that I can move on and start making Halloween stuff. That's the main goal. It's like it's time. We're in October. We only have a couple weeks to do Halloween stuff. Let's do that. Not fly murder. Although that's I guess that's kind of Halloweeny. So so bam bam bam. Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. This head should be moving up, not down. What am I doing? Animal well music. That's nice, right? That's you want to come to this stream and be properly spooked. Still haven't played through all of that game. I just need to finish Elden Ring so that I can actually move on and play other games. And then I think I'll do one more frame of this. We want to end on a unchopped frame, or maybe we want to end on a chopped frame. Let's see what. Chop 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 chop. There, that looks crazy, right? Chop chop chop. So Megs is doing her little pump 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 pump. Fly comes in, and then I chop chop chop. Chop chop chop. You know what? I'm gonna do 2 more frames, and then that'll be it. That'll be the whole thing. I gotta do Meg's reacting and clean up a bunch of other things, but for now, that would be the last thing. And then let's do some fun drawing. I'll play through what we got at the end juncture of these last 2 drawings, and then we can just do some silly random drawings with the stream. I was trying to find like some kind of program to use to draw with everyone on stream, and I found some things, but you have to register, and I'm not about registering. I don't like I don't like signing up for stuff. But I will try to find something where we can all sort of draw together on something. That would be nice, so that if you drawing on your own iPad or in Photoshop or wherever, making your own stuff at the same time, that'd be great. I mean, I think this is like a productivity stream, so if you guys are busy making your own things or relaxing, like that's cool too. But I wanted to have something where like if people wanted to draw with stream and like share it, that would be cool and that would be available. But I haven't found anything as of yet that isn't like you have to sign up and put your email down and do all this other stuff. I am anti sign up, so we'll keep looking. Megs is gonna be like, "Did you have to make yourself look so crazy?" And I will be like, "Yes. That's the fun part, is that I am not actually this crazy. And you get to be crazy in the animations." Who don't want to be a little crazy every once in a while, When I play in Dungeons and Dragons, which I've only played once, but when I do play, I play as a crazy person because I'm so buttoned up in real life. I want to be a little crazy. Okay. So let's see. What does this end part look like? Chop 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 chop. Okay. That seems like it'll be about as enough. So let's fit it into frame. Let's play it from the beginning, y'all. This is what it is for now. All right. Bonk. Pump it. You know what? Pump it, pump it, pump it, pump it. Okay, so that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing right now. Yeah. And then we just have to color it, and Megs will sound design it, and she'll be like, "Can you actually add some more frames here, or maybe change the acting here, maybe do this, and possibly do that?" And I'll be like, "Yes, yes, those are all good ideas. Let's do that." I feel like I need a bit more run, so I'm gonna add 4 more frames to the end of this. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to go directly A to B or A B at the end, but you know, chop 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 chop. And then I will animate Megs' reaction maybe, and then that would be it for this. So pump, 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 pump. Okay, so that should be like 3 frames for Megs, and then we'll be done cooking with this gas. This whole thing will be done. So chop. Megs is a pretty fast reaction time, so I might have her react quicker. I think this is a project that that I sort of started making progress on without checking in as much with Megs, which shouldn't be the case going forward. I think Megs will have a bit more time to verify that we're doing something not crazy, and so it'll be good to have her kind of like watchful quality control and creative eye in the future projects that we make. But for this one, this is the last little silly, crazy project that we embarked on, and we'll finish within the week. So yay, that's a good feeling. It's good to feel like we can call something nearly done. Amazing. Amazing. It's always amazing to finish anything, you know? Animation's hard and it takes a lot of work, and you just kind of you're always proud of yourself to finish something. That's what I say. Whatever project you're doing, you know, even if you don't personally feel as satisfied and fulfilled about how it ended up, which is super normal for artists, it's not like a bad thing at all. But like, definitely celebrate that you were able to finish something, you know, because if you don't, who will? Who's gonna celebrate? Or I should say, your own personal celebration and feeling about it is probably the most important thing. Um, yeah, we're not there yet, but it's looking good. It's looking like we're getting there. So yeah, thanks everybody for coming on the stream. I'm gonna finish like these last 2 drawings for Megs, and then we'll gift some memberships, and we'll use the remaining time, since I'm in no rush to leave, since the Dodgers got crushed, to just draw silly things with everybody. So yeah, if you got some prompts or some ideas of something you'd like me to draw, have that on hand, and we'll get to drawing soon. Yeah. Also, does anyone here watch baseball besides me and Megs? Anybody here like baseball people? Okay, so let's see. All right. I think that's enough. That's all that we really need for this reaction. Pump, 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 pump. And then you'll notice that the fly is not hurt by it. I don't know what we'll do with that exactly. I don't know if I want to make the fly into like a destroyed thing or if I should just leave it or do something else. But for now, pump, pump, pump. And yeah, we did all that today. We did this, pump, 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 into that. See, animation is easy, y'all. You just kind of do it, and it's not perfect, but it's not meant to be perfect. Whee! So that's the whole thing, yeah. By the way, I know a site that does drawing with others. It's called Whiteboard Fox. Whiteboard Fox. Let me look that up. It would be cool to be able to draw with people. Whiteboard Fox. What is the fox for? Simple online whiteboard. Start drawing. I'm drawing for fun. Participants can draw and erase their own drawing. Create whiteboard. Oh, hold on. Clear. If I drop this link in the chat, is that how it works to share? Let me try that. Okay. If you guys want to attempt to join the online whiteboard, here it is. I've never used this before, but Mikudayo recommended it. Hello. Maybe this will work. I'm just looking for something where you don't have to register, and you can. Oh, look, someone's drawn. Who's that? Megs. That's Megs. Yay! Okay, so it looks like Megs could click on it, and oh, I said hello. Yay! It works. Yeah. So we could all draw something together if you want to hop on the whiteboard. So let me first, since we got to the end of the animation, let me first give out a membership. Let's get that going. Where's my thing? Here it is. Let's move that over here. Let's go to the UE2Es. Let's go to here, and then let's give out a membership. Ba-ba-boom. This one goes out to. This one goes out to who? This one goes out to Klaus. Oh, Klaus! Welcome back, Klaus. Hey, cool. And let's do one more. Hold on a second. Gotta push the button again. Do one more. Okay. And this one will go out to. This one will go out to. Mikudayo! Hey! Cool! That's great. Yay, that works out great. Welcome to the coop, Mikudayo. And welcome back, Klaus. Ooh, let me get my pen 1 second. Oh, look at all this Halloween stuff. Hey, Mikudayo, you're a new egg. Cool. We don't have too many perks, but we have a comic that we do. I guess you'll be able to find that there. We've been doing that for our members for a while. And yes, as Greg said earlier, when are you doing a members-only stream? We'll do that again eventually. But anyways, yeah, so let's this is for the final 15 minutes of the stream. Let's draw some stuff together. Here we go. We got a little Halloween thing going on. That's very cool. Let me drop the link again in the chat if anybody else wants to join and draw stuff. Yeah, what's a prompt? Let's have a prompt. Have an idea. What are we drawing? What are we drawing? I got my pen. Yay! So, what are we drawing, folks? Are we drawing ghosts? Are we drawing ghouls? Are we drawing cats? Are we drawing cools? What are we doing? Oh, we're drawing the guy from Gravity Falls. So I don't know their name. All right. I can try to draw the guy, the Dipper guy from memory again. See if this works out better. I think what I said last time, he's got this ear, right? Is that he has like a larger bean face than, like he has a big chin. It's like this, right? Maybe not that big. And he goes like, he's got his little vest. He's got his little pants. Hey, Piggy! And he says, whoa, dude. Yay! Okay, cool. White. Well, this whiteboard works. That's really cool. Waddles, pig. What else? We could try drawing. I could try drawing the Mononoke pig from Princess Mononoke. What does that look like? Dun 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 dun. I'm a dying ancient pig, and I'm going crazy. I got demons in my blood. This is my Mononoke pig. Oh, we got a couple Mononoke pigs. Whoa. Bleh, is my wormy body. Bleh. You've got worms. Maybe the story was about pigs who get worms and how that changes their personality from a forest giant to a vengeful worm butt. Bleh. Bleh. Yay! What else should we draw? What other kind of thing should we draw? Let me move this because I think we're running out of space. Love this drawer. Thank you. Let's move over here. We have a little more space for everybody. Let's draw a cat. Let's just do that. Let's do cat. Let's go to draw. I'm gonna draw a cat. You know what I'm gonna draw? I'm gonna draw this cat. Garfield from memory. Can I do it? Here on this channel, we celebrate cartoons. Wait, I think he has more of like a surly. This is old Garfield, before he was like made into a cartoon character who stands on his two legs. We want like original, gross, fat Garfield. He looks like this. He was an actual fat cat at that time. It's pretty good for Garfield from memory. Anybody else drawing Garfield from memory? I'm gonna scroll over and see. Wait, we can give him some. Let's go back to draw. What is he? He's eating pizza. I know he likes lasagna, but pizza is easier to draw. You know what? He's not sorry, John. I'm not sorry, John. I'm eating your pizza. Oh, look at this cool Garfield over there. Hold on, I'm gonna scroll over in a second. Wow, Mikudayo, thanks for the app. I think this is working great. And you don't have to register and show everybody your email. That's great. That's one of the best perks about this little thing. Garfield's lactose intolerant. There we go. Finn from Adventure Time? Oh, I could draw Finn from Adventure Time. Hold on, I want to see some of these Garfields. Let's move over here. Oh, look at this guy. Yeah. Yeah. No problem. Oh no! Not in Meg's face, no! Erase. No. Now Megs is just looking curiously at Garfield's butthole. Which, you know what? I understand, because, like, when you see a butthole from a cat, there is something, like, strangely like, hey, I want to look there for some reason. Alright, let's draw Finn from Adventure Time. This is, I like to draw like a fat Finn. Like one who's like a little wider in the head. He's got his little baby hands. And he's got his sword. The Sword of Songs. You know what? I'm going to open his mouth because he's like a little screamer boy. He likes to scream. Let's go back to draw. Yeah! He's got little crazy teeth. He's a little dirty boy. Who's this cutie over here? Is that more Megs? Yeah! That's my impression of Finn. Aw, that's a nice Finn too. I'm a little grubby kid too. That's who I am. Wow, look at this sweet board. So cool. All right, so I'm glad this app works. We appreciate that. We drew Garfield. We drew Finn. We got some good artists on this channel. Look at this. Look at all this. Pretty cool. Ooh, Finn with the big sword. Very nice. Whoa, we got Finn over here. Look at this little frog Finn. Look at this little frog Finn. Oh, that's so cool. I like frog Finn. We got Garfs. We got frog Finn. Look at all this stuff that we did. Lagsna. So Halloween. Wow. Look at all this art. So cool. Let me see. Well, it's about 8:24. So I think that will probably be it for us tonight. Oh, I see a Jake. You know what? I'm going to draw a Jake. And then that will be it for us tonight. So let me draw this little guy over here. Whee! Arf, arf. Yeah. It's Finn and Jake attacking, getting ready to attack more Finn and Jake. Oh, this is a cute Jake. I draw naturally weird stuff, I think. Yay. All right. So yeah, I think that'll be it. Thanks again to Miku.io for showing us all this stuff. Let me try to zoom out again so we can see all these cool drawings that we did. Look at this. It's like a whole whiteboard, like we're just doodling after school. That's really cool. I could do a whole stream of this. Yeah, we'll probably incorporate more of this like later on as we go. It's a great tool to have and a nice way to get people involved and do some drawing. It's really cool. So that'll be it for us. This the animation we did today is this again. We are basically done with it. We just kind of got to go and color and sound design and stuff. But that hopefully will be done this week. And then yeah, we're gonna move on to doing animation of Halloween stuff. It's a Halloween month. Let's do Halloween animation. And then who knows? We don't really plan stuff too much. Just trying to have some fun, you know. But yeah, we did this. It's got some rough patches that still need a bit of ironing out. But I think it's in a good place. I think we're well chuffed with how it's gonna end up. So we did that. This is our drawing board, and yeah, thanks everybody for coming on. That'll be it for me and Megs tonight. Welcome to the Coop, Miku.io, and Klaus. we'll post another comic at some point this week. And for me and Megs, from our family to yours, have a great evening, have a great week, and we'll see you all next Sunday. All right? Hey! Have a good week. Yes, Carter. Please have a lovely week. Have a lovely week, everyone. Thank you. Bye bye. Yay. Bye. See you next time.